So a few years ago, a board member that I was on a previous board with reached out and was talking about the education center and what they were doing, and at the time they were fairly new, and asked if I would be interested in joining, and I said yes. So I was involved in the Lions Club in years past, and as everybody knows, they're heavily involved in vision. So when the education center started, and I started to learn what they were going to do, I decided it was probably something I wanted to be involved in, just because of those individuals not having a good voice, not having the ability to get some of the services they need, and just having a general way of gaining knowledge and understanding some of the technologies and whatnot that are out there to help them from a day-to-day perspective. Some of it is very basic. It's just, when people are first visually impaired, whether it be through an accident or through a disease they're diagnosed with, something like that, it's basic stuff that is common knowledge to a lot of us, but like putting toothpaste on a toothbrush, we talk about that a lot around here, right? It's not something easily done when you cannot see the toothbrush or the toothpaste, right? So something like that, getting in a car. I know one of the tips and tricks they talk about is when you walk down the side of the car, you feel which direction the mirrors are facing. Something I would never have thought about prior to this. In teaching skills to be more independent at home, it's the home cooking classes, things like that. From a technological perspective, it's teaching people who may not have had the technology devices to use the technology to enhance their lives, to have the pill bottles that talk to them. As you get older, you have more medicines, and keeping it all straight would be almost impossible without some of the technologies that you can have now to allow the pill bottles to talk to you, things like that. Well, I think people should donate because it is a community-based cause that we want to expand, we want to enhance, and quite frankly, there's not anyone else that we know of that are doing what we do anywhere. So if we do not get the funds to do this, and we cannot continue to have the services that we offer, then those people are going to be left behind like they were before we were in business, and that would be a very, very bad thing to go backwards.